Welcome back to the Real Estate I forgot the name of the show.
Dude, when you were gone, I forgot our phone number.
Yeah, that's right. All right,
that.
it doesn't matter. My name is Mike Weinstein, Justin Frederick, and Ryan Gerdes on the other side of the table. You're going to want to text the word, what do we want to do today?
DPA.
First. How about first?
Okay, sounds
First to 623AZ Recon. First to 623AZ Recon. This is for those of you that are first-time home buyers. And more importantly, if you have kids that are thinking about buying their first home, you're going to really want to pay attention to this. And again, text the word first to 623AZ Recon. Justin, we saw a lot during the craziness of the market in COVID. First-time home buyer loan and down payment assistance programs go away, fluctuate, change, just kind of not really part of the scene for a while there.
Long time.
Well, now they're back. We got a Home in 5 Platinum program, absolutely perfect for first-time home buyers and those, again, who have kids that are looking buying a first-time home.
I mean, the reason why this program is so incredible is this is more of a home affordability product than a down payment assistance product. This is something that I feel like the market has needed and is called for at least 4 years now. Just being that, one, home prices are high, and then also in the last few years, interest rates have gone up quite a bit.
They have? I haven't noticed.
Yeah, right? This is,
You must not be watching the show.
I don't even know the name of the show.
That's right. This product actually gives you a lower than market interest rate, which helps to increase your affordability as far as home price goes. In a typical down payment assistance program or a grant, the interest rate's higher than market to make back the money that they're giving you. So I don't know why you wouldn't use this program, whether you have your down payment or not here. It's giving you a lower than market interest rate without having to buy it down. And the beautiful part about it is a lot of these types of programs, they come with ridiculously low income limits, so you can't even qualify for this product. But the product comes with as low of a cap as $96,000, all the way up to $130,000, depending on if it's a target area and depending on household size. So it really allows for everyday people to qualify for this product.
And Ryan, one of the problems that we're seeing, obviously, Justin alluded to the higher interest rates, but home prices have been, skyrocketing,
Mm-hmm.
and so that means the required down payment also goes up. So not only are first-time home buyers struggling with the affordability of the rate and the high interest rate, but it's also now, if I'm going to go buy a first-time home at $400,000, that down payment is significantly higher if the home was $300,000.
Well, I think it's brilliant because let's talk a little bit of recap. If Mike, if you haven't watched the show, the reasons why interest rates have gone up. We have inflation, we have unemployment. These are some of the numbers that go into it, right? Well, first-time home buyers aren't typically the ones causing inflation. No. First-time home buyers are usually employed because whenever there's layoffs or big cuts, they're usually getting rid of middle management, upper management, the higher paying jobs. It's usually the people that are in the trenches that usually get to keep their jobs. So more often than not, it's these first-time home buyers that have stability. They may not have been there for forever, but they're going to have a job and they're going to be able to keep it. And so what they're saying is we are going to partition the market that have not been part of the problem, and we are going to give them a rate that's going to be a little bit more appealing and a little bit more
it's advantageous for them.
Yeah.
I mean,
related to where they are in their lives and their financial search, etc. So I like that they're doing that. My question for you is,
me or Justin?
Justin is, can they have a co-borrower if they aren't all the way fully qualified? Like if I wanted to be on the loan to help out my daughter. No,
because everybody that's on the loan application must be a first-time home buyer. There's no exceptions to that rule. And I agree to it because we would see
A lot of
we would be using this.
a lot of-
See Mike and Ryan buying a lot of homes.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Can they be 15 years old?
I would never do such a thing. But I mean, what if?
Yeah. Well, here's the other beauty of a first-time home buyer. So to be considered a first-time home buyer, it doesn't mean that it's your first home exactly. So if you're one of those people that sold your home in 2021 to take advantage of what you thought was appreciating home prices and you thought the market was going to crash, well, here you go. You can jump into this product because if you haven't been a homeowner in 3 years, meaning your name hasn't been on a deed.
Okay, hold on, stop it, because I'm pretty sure Christine's got their house is in Christine's name. So Ryan
can be a first-
might be a first
What?
time home buyer.
I don't think his income is going to qualify here. So
Have you met Cindy?
Dude,
Yes, I have.
I'm in the hole several tens of thousands of dollars, man. So.
All right. If you'd like some more information about the Home in 5 Platinum, the down payment assistance program, whether it's for you or one of your kids, all you got to do is text the word FIRST to 623-AZ-RECON. That's FIRST to 623-AZ-RECON. All right, Justin, let's just break down the details of it and kind of get into the nitty-gritty of this program.
Yeah, so this program will give you 4% of the purchase price of the property as a down payment assistance. Also will help cover some of the closing costs. There are additional closing costs with going with a product like this. However, you can get concessions if the market allows for it at the time.
So literally a buyer could literally buy a home and in a perfect scenario not be out of pocket any money.
Well, other than your inspection fee, right?
Right.
But other than that, yes. No, and your earnest deposit, you can walk in with zero out of your pocket. Again, interest rate lower than market. And for example here,
Was it prime -1 or is there?
no, there's not a calculation to it. For example here, right now the current FHA rate is running in the high sixes for somebody with over a 640 credit score. I believe as of today, this is running in the high fives on this program.
That's pretty dang good.
So
So you get you can get up to 4% down payment assistance forgiven after 7 years. So that's the caveat. You got to be in the house for 7 years. But if you're in the house for 7 years, that 4% is now forgiven, gone, GUN.
yeah, and can you imagine how much appreciation you've received in 7 years on the home? I mean, unreal. And you're using all of other people's money there. So if you refinance it as well, you would have to pay that back. It won't sit there as a second lien. It would have to be paid back if you refinanced it. Also, minimum FICO score to qualify for this program is a 640. When I heard this program was coming out, I thought for sure we were going to see 680 minimum, and I thought probably 700 for something like this. But no, 640, which is pretty in line with most of the down payment assistance programs we see out there. There is some programs that will go down as low as 600, but you're getting absolutely taken for on the rate and cost.
And you were telling me the other day, over the last 12 months, you've worked with a lot of people that just weren't able to get qualified because they didn't just have enough cash and the credit scores. And you guys have been able to go back and call these people up. And now all of a sudden, some of these people now are first-time home buyers.
Yeah, well, and here was a perfect example, and I think we talked about this, Mike. When we saw this program come out, we went back through our files and looked for our first-time home buyers, and we had an individual that was qualified for $270,000 purchase price. And in this market, for a single-family home, it is extremely hard to find something like that. We went back and we were able to switch the down payment assistance program to this program, and they're in a $350,000 home now.
Wow.
So that was incredible. And if your agents out there listening, I would encourage you to revisit those first-time home buyers that you have.
So I'm reading this, and so you know how my brain works.
Yeah.
It says
Oh boy, here we go.
4% down payment assistance forgiven after 7 years. You guys just said that you have to live in it for 7 years, but that's not what I'm reading.
It's not. Yeah, you're accurate.
Okay, because we have a lot of folks that love our 401k program, and if they want to live in it for 2 years,
Correct.
and then turn it into an investment vehicle after 2 years, there's no one that's going to tell them that they can't with this program.
Correct. Your intent is to live there for 12 months. That's what you're signing.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, just because you don't, if you live there for a year and then you move out, I mean, it's still going to have the silent second on there. And a silent second for
It's
you
the
all.
4%.
Yeah, it's the 4%. But a silent second, what that means is it holds a lien on your home, but you're not making payments on it. And it will just stay there until either one, you pay it off, you sold the home, or you refinanced it, again, paying it off.
I like where your head's at, Ryan. So going back to, we always talk about, especially for first-time home buyers or parents that have kids that haven't purchased a home yet, building that real estate portfolio, beginning that process, taking that first step to building, wealth in real estate. So now you, in essence, could find a home, hang on to it for 7 years. You've put no money down on this home. You're going to have a lower interest rate. That home in 2 years, if you go buy home number 2, you get to keep this home and turn it into an income-producing property.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying here. That I don't know how you wouldn't do it.
Right.
Now, what's the catch? Talk to me about MI.
I mean, it's a standard FHA loan. So the standard MI on an FHA loan, it's nothing crazy.
There's not additional
It's not
calculations?
reduced. Nope.
Okay.
The only additions to this is just the program fees that go along with it, which you're going to be looking at 1% and about $780 more on costs than a traditional standard FHA loan to purchase with this product.
Break that down into layman's terms. So MI mortgage insurance, what that is, and how that's calculated, just so that everyone understands.
So as far as MI goes, it's based on what your MI stands for mortgage insurance, and it's actually private mortgage insurance, and it's calculated based on your loan amount. So let's say you had a $100,000 loan amount. It's calculated at 0.55% on an annual basis divided by 12, and so basically you're going to be looking at roughly
$550 a year.
$550 a year.
And I'm amazed at the amount of people that get caught up in mortgage insurance.
Yeah.
I do not want to buy a home. I want to save up 20% because I don't want to pay mortgage insurance. I think it is one of those, it's a huge mistake that I think a lot of home buyers make, just getting caught up in it. It doesn't matter. You're still buying an appreciating asset, and you still need a place to live.
Right. And it's your own home. And again, it's below market. I mean, when I see this program, there is no reason to not get into this type of program. And like I said, a typical down payment assistance program, when I say the interest rates are higher than the market rate, I'm talking about 1% higher. So you're talking about a 2% difference between a standard down payment assistance program and this down payment assistance program as far as your interest rate on how your monthly payment's calculated.
All right, if you're a first-time home buyer, you know someone that's a first-time home buyer, or you have a child or a grandchild that should be a first-time home buyer, we want to introduce you to Justin and his team, introduce you to this down payment assistance program called the Home in 5 Platinum program. All you got to do is text the word FIRST to 623-AZ-RECON. That's FIRST to 623-AZ-RECON.